Most people don't have a program problem, they have a starting problem. I'm going to walk you through the exact plan I'd give my younger self if he was wanting to get into the gym, see progress, and keep showing up. So by the end of this, you'll know exactly what you're going to be doing at the start of next week on Monday. And you'll know exactly why every other program before this just didn't stick. I've watched guys jump from program to program for years. This month it's a new split they found on Reddit. Next month it's just whatever is trending. And the whole time they're switching and they're not progressing. Trying to always find the next thing that is stalling them. And of course, we don't want to stall when it comes down to training, bettering ourselves in the gym, running, whatever it might be. We want to continuously keep seeing progress. The specific thing I've noticed after years of training and coaching guys through this is that you don't need to find a new program. You just need to genuinely start one. So this plan is going to be the floor one, the foundation, the base. We're going to start from here and then we're going to gradually grow up to something that might actually genuinely work for you. For the split, 4 days a week, upper and lower. Now why? Because when you train 4 days, you recover enough to actually get stronger session to session. And getting stronger is the whole game. If your lifts aren't going up, your physique isn't going to change. It's genuinely that simple. See, most guys don't need an insane program with insane exercises. They just need a program they can genuinely stick to and see progress and show consistency by sticking to that program. When you're working a job, sleeping okay but just not perfect, stressed most days, trying to train 6 days a week on top of all of that, it's just going to burn you out. 4 days fixes that. You recover, you progress, you stay consistent, and your physique actually starts changing because the training is finally working. And yes, hopefully you outgrow it. Hopefully you find what actually works for you, you find your mojo, and you actually stick to that over a prolonged period of time. But the main thing is you have to start somewhere and actually get into a routine. For each exercise, it's 2 working sets. You're aiming between 8 to 10 reps for both sets. Once you hit the top end cleanly across both sets, add weight for the next session. If you can hit 10 or so easily, it's too light. If you can only get 2 or 3, it's way too heavy. This is the part that a lot of guys skip. They just pick a weight and they just stick to it for years on end, not realizing that in regards to consistency, yes, it's there, but it's not actually going to be pushing the needle forward in regards to building muscle and actually seeing progress in your physique. First session is an upper day. We start with the incline dumbbell press. This is priority, since the upper chest is what creates that full athletic look, broad and solid rather than just soft and flat, because most guys are very bottom heavy, so their chest just looks droopy. Bringing up the upper chest fixes that and makes everything look more solid. So again, rock 2 sets, 5 to 8 reps, very, very heavy. Then rows. Barbell or dumbbell doesn't really matter too much. 2 sets, 6 to 10 reps. This is what builds the width in your back and creates that V taper. It's just the foundation of the whole look. Then overhead press, 2 sets, 8 to 10 reps, then dumbbell lateral raises. This is going to be essential when it comes down to looking like you actually lift, just in a plain t-shirt and through day-to-day life. Because again, not a lot of guys look like they actually train when they're at work, when they're on the beach, or whatever it might be. Now the accessory here is cable curls. 2 sets, go very, very heavy, so 8 or so reps. You'll notice there's no direct tricep work on this day, so that's just because your triceps are already cooked from the pressing movements. If you've got more time and you want to add in a little accessory, then by all means go ahead and add in a tricep extension. Session number 2 is lower. We start with squats, 2 sets, 5 to 8 reps. Most guys avoid these, and that's just because most guys have no legs, and I get it. So let me know in the comments what you guys feel is the hardest exercise. Then Romanian deadlifts, 2 sets, 8 to 10 reps. Before I started doing these consistently, I was just doing leg extensions and hamstring curls for my hamstrings. Thing is, the RDL builds a whole posterior chain. Hamstrings, glutes, lower back. It keeps your joints healthy and makes your whole physique look more complete. And it's not an optional thing. Like, you genuinely have to do it. Then Bulgarian split squats, 2 sets, 10 reps each leg. Now the accessory is calf raises, 3 sets, 15 reps. Yes, I actually do have the genetics for them, but when it comes down to it, calves just give your legs that certain look that you just can't replicate. It just brings the whole image together. So do them anyway. Now upper day 3. Same muscles as day 1, different feel. So we're going to be rocking higher reps and more of a pump focus. So flat dumbbell press, 10 to 12 reps. Seated cable rows, 10 to 12 reps. Lateral raises, again, we're going to rock around 8 to 10. Face pulls, we're going to do 10 reps to really focus on that connection. And then we're going to do 2 sets of everything. You'll notice there's no direct arm work until the end. Your bicep and triceps are already being hit hard by every press and every pull on this day. So finish with a bicep curl and a tricep push down superset. Just 2 rounds and then that's enough. Now for day 4 and lower session 4. Leg press, 10 to 12 reps. Leg curls, 10 to 12 reps. Bulgarian split squats again, 8 to 10 reps each leg. I'll be honest, these are going to humble you, and it's not the nicest thing in the world. And I don't really care how long you've been training for, but at the end of the day, they're going to be one of the best things you can do to grow your leg, both in the glutes, in the quads, and overall give your legs that certain look that no one else can actually replicate. Now the accessory is hip thrust. So 2 sets, 12 reps. Glutes genuinely drive everything, how you look, how you perform, your posture. So please don't skip them. Now what goes alongside the training? This is the part that most programs leave out, and it's where most guys quietly lose the gains they're earning in the gym. I teach all of this step by step inside the core code, but here's the quick version. Walk every day, 8 to 10,000 steps. It's not cardio, it's just movement. It keeps you lean. It speeds up your recovery without touching your ability to train hard. Once you make this a habit, you'll you'll be surprised how much it changes things. Now with the diet, eat real whole foods. I'm talking eggs, meat, rice, potatoes, vegetables, all those good things that are going to satiate you and give you all the macro and micronutrients you genuinely need to perform very well in the gym. Because a lot of people, they might go ahead and just have processed junk, but at the end of the day, that's not going to, again, give your body the fuel it needs to perform. Plus, it makes you obsess a little bit less around the caloric intake because you know exactly what's in it. Rest days in this plan are non-negotiable. As soon as you start taking training seriously, your joints, tendons, and ligaments need time to adapt. If you just keep pushing and ignoring rest days, you're just increasing your risk of injury and just overall burnout. And trust me, an injured guy makes zero progress. And look, I've got other videos on this channel breaking down each pillar's down in more detail, but if you want everything step by step, a training plan built specifically for you, your nutrition dialed, and someone checking on you every week, that's the core code. 4 months, one-on-one, built around breaking your plateau and keeping you there. So if you want me to go ahead and personally build this out for you, then hit the link in the description, put through an application, then by all means I can see if I can point you in the right direction. So take this plan and do it for 2 weeks. You'll naturally start to figure out which sessions feel right, which exercises you want to swap, what's working and what's not working. That's exactly the point. And in 2 weeks, this plan won't be mine anymore. It will be yours.